Even Rock the Boat, Aaliyah.
Yeah,
You know
stuff like that.
Yeah. It's like, yo, I was a kid singing that. And
You didn't know
I
what
thought
you
she
was
swimming. Like,
we didn't know till we got
Like,
older.
yeah,
We had no
Yeah.
business
Wanna rock the
singing.
boat
Yeah.
and sing.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
do
mean?
think that we need to bring back creative ways of talking about
Yeah,
it.
Like
'cause now
innuendo.
it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put her on the counter and I put, oh, y'all remember,
Like, golly, it's kids out here.
But we did still have very raunchy.
No, we
music
did,
too
we
growing
did.
up,
But you
because
know
y'all
what?
remember Like That by Webby?
No, I don't remember that.
like
Y'all remember
But
like
I do
that,
remember
like that?
Pretty Ricky.
oh, yeah.
You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Pretty Ricky used to be cutting up.
And you know what's so funny? It's like, who I'm not about to be on the hotline at 5 in the morning.
Nah,
Five
we
in the phone.
sleep.
Why you not here?
We sleep.
Like, we sleep already.
Yeah.
It happened already.
I'll probably be on the phone with my man at 5 in the morning.
That was a YN song.
It
It
was.
It's a YN
But we
song.
was also YNs back
Yeah.
then.
We was.
Ourselves.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, lexp.
And it's your girl Dreanicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Pourminds.
Where a drunk mind speaks sober thought.
So today, we have a superstar in the building. A very special guest, a actor, a rapper. I'm telling you, y'all have seen him in your favorite shows. And we finna get into some good conversation today because I love a smart man, and I know y'all do too. We got Joey Badass in the building. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Oh, man, we
We're
are
so excited to have you here.
So
We didn't do the song.
What?
We didn't do the song.
What
Oh,
is the
because I
theme
got so
song?
excited because we got
A guest today. We got a guest today.
We always do that, but I got so
But
excited.
she got excited, so she.
Because that's me. I get excited and I be up. But let me tell you, because I want to tell you about the first time I saw you in a role and I was like, wow. I saw you in Two Distant Strangers on Netflix. And that was... It was like, it came out during a time where like all the protesting was going on. It was during the height of like the George Floyd stuff was going on.
Correct.
And before we get into the icebergs and stuff, I want you to talk about that a little bit, about like how important it was for you to take that role and stand for something. Because I do feel like a lot of people in your position, they don't want to stand for nothing because they don't want to offend nobody.
Right.
So talk about that.
Yeah, so shout out to Trayvon Free, which is who's the writer and the director of that film. It came to me through a friend of mine. His name is James Samuel. I got a call in like at the beginning of the pandemic. And my man James hit me like, yo, my man Trayvon got this script. I told him, you the guy. I'm gonna put you on FaceTime. He did just that, and we was in the money. Trayvon sent me the script. I read it. And interestingly enough, as important as I felt that it was, I almost didn't do it. Because I was at a point in my life where, I was very at peace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like the role, it required me to go to these dark places to like face certain trauma that like, I've faced with police
Right.
and stuff like that. So I was that close to not taking it, but then, I decided, you know what, this is purposeful work.
Yeah.
This is important. And I feel like it's landed on my doorstep for me to portray for a reason. So, I picked it up, but it was
Heavy.
It was heavy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very heavy.
It was heavy,
Yeah.
for sure. It's like, I'm very big on like the manifestations and the images that you portray, you put out there and stuff like that. So it was a heavy idea to portray and to play myself dying repeatedly,
Yes.
getting killed repeatedly. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was tough work. I had to do therapy after.
Really?
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it was it was like one of those short films that you watch and you think about it a lot. And it's like, I could understand how that was probably like traumatizing to play because I couldn't, like you said, words are powerful. art
images even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're acting all that out. So when did you realize afterwards that you kind of like, okay, I need to go to therapy?
Man, I just felt like there was a lot that went into it. Like, a lot of things in the background that I'd rather not, publicize. But towards the end, there was at one point we was filming, we was on the street. We actually filmed it in LA, even though it portrays us being in New York.
It definitely gave New York.
Yeah. Well, we actually did it in LA. And I remember I was on the ground. We was doing one of the shots where like the police had wrestled me to the ground. And people would be stopping in their cars like, yo, is this real?
Oh.
Wow.
And I'll be on the ground like, yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, just those moments, like, actually taking physical pain.
Yeah.
Because it's like, there's no soft way to be wrestled to the ground.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Like, you can't, there's a scar that I literally have, like, still
Still?
to this day. Yeah.
From filming that.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's
Y'all be getting
Now
too
you
in
got a little
character
battle
for me.
wound.
Yeah.
a little
For
bit.
being rough with me. You
So-
know stunt double?
Nah.
See, he
Not
says
for that.
I'm a
I'm the
thespian.
stunt double.
I know that's right.
So I definitely wanted to touch a little bit on your music because I feel like, you have like an old school 90s type of vibe, but then you also have really conscious lyrics, but you touch on modern day issues.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to talk about your new album, Lonely at the Top.
Yeah, so this is a project, interestingly enough. So I've always been an artist who's like kind of prided myself on having a message. You know what I mean? Because I got a little brother. He's 18 now.
Okay.
But I've just always been conscious of him looking up to me and like, listening to my music and stuff like that. And then, even beyond that, just kids of the world, you know what I'm saying? Like idolizing us as rappers, celebrities, public figures. And I've always just been mindful enough to leave messages in the music. You know what I mean? Like having my moments of fun when I can, but definitely being more centered around leaving important messages. However, this project was the first of its kind for me. And I say that because this one I really prioritized like having just some more fun. And like kind of like, this was the fastest project I ever made.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I made this joint in like the last 6 months, and I was pretty much like, I made it in the spirit of a mixtape, and I was pretty much, my intention was like, yo, I don't want to get in my own way creatively. I just want to let it flow and then just release it. Because, a lot of the time what happens, I'll speak for myself, I take like 2, 3, 4, 5 years sometimes to put out between projects. And it's like by the time I put out a project to the world, some of these songs is like years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for this one, and then what happens as a result of that is that a lot of music never sees the light of day. Because by the time it's time to put it out, I'm like, not
Styles
there
have
anymore.
changed?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like I'm not there anymore.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this one was kind of like a fearless type of move for me as a creative, where I'm just like, you know what? Just where I'm at right now is put it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it felt good in that regard.
So, like, what is your process when you're making an album?
It depends. For this one, like I said, this one was really just about, I want to put music out, and I'm gonna gather the collection of the shit that's resonating with me the most in this moment and just throw it out. But usually I'm very methodical and I take my time with the process, and I usually lean into like having some type of concept or some type of theme within my projects. You know what I'm saying? Like I always kind of look at it like a movie or a story being told in some sorts. You know what I mean? So that's why I said this one was kind of the first of its kind, because I was like, F all that. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to put out good music. You know what I mean? And just kind of find a world that these songs that is resonating with me right now could live in. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
So are you?
Because that's what I was wondering. Like, do you go in the studio and you already have your lyrics, or are you more of a person who like you be feeling the beat, feeling the vibe?
Oh,
and you just
You see, I always say like, there's no, I don't choose one method.
okay.
I do it all. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So one day I would get an idea and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna create this. Like this is my intention. I want to make a song about this. Another day I'll be like, yo, that beat is dope. let me feel the vibe, let me find it. You
Okay.
know what I mean? And then, let it come
So
back.
you do a little mix.
Yeah,
a little
so
mix.
because I see a
Yeah.
lot of times they'll go in with the melody and they be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how you be doing it? Like
Yeah,
you'll
yeah,
catch
yeah.
the melody
It varies. It varies.
Yeah.
Sometimes I even just get so inspired to just write,
Yeah,
almost like just from the standpoint of like no beat.
yeah.
I'm just like what I want to say, and I'll just write. Or sometimes it comes from a place of, I'm dealing with some real life shit, and I turn to the page like for therapy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just write what I feel, and then boom, that becomes a song. Now let me go find a beat that could be a home for these words. You know
That's
what I mean?
what Lil Wayne said. That's how you let the beat build, bitch.
Okay, girl.
He said that. I mean, you know what I'm
He
saying?
did say that.
You know what I'm saying?
And he is notorious for going in the studio with no lyrics.
That's what I'm
Just
That is
saying.
feeling the
fact.
vibe.
So
Yeah.
I think it's very, because we see a lot of like rappers who try to act or actors who try to rap. I feel like it's more successful for rappers that try to act versus actors or like athletes that try to do music.
Yeah.
It never goes over well that way.
It doesn't.
It never does. If you see an actor or an athlete try to do music, even if they are good, because I'm not gonna lie, I've heard a few actors and athletes who actually make really dope music, but it never
Translate.
translates. But I feel like if a rapper goes into acting, it works. So for you, how was that going over to acting, and what do you like more? Because you're really good at both.
Yeah.
I always had my sights on acting.
Okay.
Yeah, like I knew I wanted to act since I was in like high school, and I actually had went to performing arts school when I went to high school, and I got accepted into the drama program. But it was such a culture shock for me after the first year. I kind of got kicked out because
You was being Joey Badass. Where that name come from, by the way?
from
You was
high
being a
school. From high
You
school.
was bad in
badass.
high school?
I mean, for me, badass wasn't necessarily about being bad and being reckless. It was more about like just an energy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, define bad.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, because the East Coast, y'all got Joey Badass. The South, we got
Boosie
Yeah,
Badass.
that's right. That's right.
And we call it Boosie Badass because
Yeah.
he'll punish you.
There's a spectrum of, you know what I'm saying? Who you on the spectrum? Are you Joey Badass or you Boosie
That's
Badass?
what I'm
Right.
saying.
Which one?
Yeah.
Which one?
I'm
Like,
Two different
Joey.
types of bad.
It's two different type of badass.
for
So
sure.
define your badass.
Yeah, for me, it's more just about like, I was just a rebel.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like I was always going to do what I wanted to do it my way when I wanted to do it. Nobody was going to tell me anything. Nobody was going to walk over me, nothing like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was just always bound to do things on my time. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I look at it like it's a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
It's a spirit thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm spiritually bad. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like you ain't, like that boy, he gonna do him.
Right.
You a
There's one
rebel
thing
with
that
the
can-
cause.
A rebel with the cause, for
Come
sure.
on now.
Not without one.
So I do look, because we just had Saray on the show. Amazing. Do you feel like this relationship, because I've seen you speak about, like Black love and how you like, I saw an interview that you did and you said, loving a Black woman, it's more than like me loving her. It's like I get the opportunity to be experiencing this. And the way you talk about your relationship, it seems like it was a bit healing for you. So talk about that a little bit, about like how it changed you.
I mean, what I'll say for me, right? Like, first of all, I feel like as I grow with age, what I realize about love is how much of a selfless thing it is. But in my situation as a Black man with a Black woman, to me, it's just important to be able to carry that example. You know what I mean? Because for me, it's like I like to think that I have a collective mindset. You know what I mean? And I think that it's my duty as a Black man to love a Black woman.
Yeah.
And to show up for a Black woman. You know what I mean? A Black woman gave me life. And I want to always push that for our nation. And when I say our nation, I mean it's Black people. You know what I'm saying? Collectively, that we got to understand that is our power.
Yeah.
That's why they call it the nuclear family.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's nuclear power. You know what I'm saying? That is our way of how we heal ourselves. is within each other. You know what I mean? So I always just want like I think for me, I innately understand that. And I carry that proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Dreanicole.
And one thing I'm working on is budgeting and getting my finances in order, and Rocket Money has helped me do that.
Yes, I don't know about y'all, but I always forget to cancel my subscriptions after that 30-day free trial. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. And I love that it helps you budget, like you said.
Rocket Money's 5 million members have saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, with members saving up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. So all you're going to do is go to rocketmoney.com/pourminds today and sign up. Get your money together. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/pourminds today. That's rocketmoney.com/pourminds. rocketmoney.com/pourminds. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Dreanicole.
And the easiest way to send money, receive money at super secure is Cash App.
Absolutely. I love Cash App, especially now because they have the biometric authentication and you have to use the Face ID. And so who better to verify that I'm sending some money than me with my face?
Facts. And if you're trying to send money to somebody new that they feel like it might be a scam, it's going to send you a warning. And also, you can earn $10 by using the code SECURE10 and send $5 to a friend within 14 days and you get $10 just like that.
I love a free 10.
Same.
A hot 10, you know what I can do with it?
You know what I'm saying? That's a little nice hot meal. So what you're going to do is just go to the App Store and download Cash App today. Tell them we sent you.
Period.
For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use the code SECURE10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Bank services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures.
Well, I wanted to ask, so, because I'm always interested to know from Black men who get engaged, get married, like, what was the pivotal moment in your relationship where you was like, I know this is the one, this is my wife?
Man, I knew it from very early. You know, from
That's amazing.
from the first time she came to my house.
I know that's right.
I knew it. And it's funny because we both had a moment with both of our grandmothers where both of our grandmothers kind of like where we met both of our grandmothers like way before we were supposed to. But like you know when you start dating somebody and it's like
somebody be at your house or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like, oh damn, like ain't supposed to be.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's supposed to be right, you know what I mean? But it happens. And, you know, it ended up being like this natural synergy type of vibe. And then, you know, you connect with grandma. So, you know, long story short, she had like, you know, connected with my grandma. And, you know, my grandma was like, yo, that's your wife right there.
Oh, wow.
I love that.
Well, if Granny
and
say,
it's funny
you know
though,
it's true.
but it's funny though, because for me, it was reassuring.
Yeah.
'Cause I already felt like that. You know what I mean? Like I felt like that, but it was bubbling underneath.
Yeah, you was something like...
Yeah. I was trying to keep it cool. But then when grandma came and said that, I was like, oh, all right, shit. Yeah. It's for real. It's real.
She your real life Ruth. Period.
Yes.
I know that's right.
After like talking to her and now talking to you, I can see like y'all's energy is very much the same vibe. Like it seems like a very, very good balance. For sure, 100%.
Yeah.
I love that. So talk about fatherhood, because you're a daddy now and you know you're still working and you're still traveling. So how has that been?
So, you know, this is actually my second child.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, fatherhood is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like fatherhood is a reformative experience.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, I had my first kid when I was 23, my daughter. She's 7 now.
Oh.
Yeah, so I already knew God was giving me a girl first.
Yeah. Sometimes y'all need that girl to slow y'all down.
Yeah.
Y'all need that little girl.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, you know, so that taught me so much. You know, raising up a little black girl. Just man, it's such a as a black man. What's the word? It's such a I don't know. It's kind of like nerve wracking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, cause for me, what I think about the most is I always want her to trust me. I never want to sever that relationship. I never want to sever that trust. I always want her to know that, like, daddy got her back, got her best interest. You know what I mean? So I protect that and I cater to that as she gets older. You know what I mean? And now having a son, you know, every man wants to see.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I know you was so happy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that, you know, that's another thing. You know, when I met Ray, I'm like, yeah, she a boy mom.
Ooh,
You already
knew it.
knew.
I already knew.
He had it on his mind.
I'm like, yeah, she gonna give me a son.
That is so funny.
But okay, so I wanted to ask you a little bit about your character on Power. So do you feel like you portraying Unique has made you a sex symbol? Because I feel like it has. I feel like people,
The girls
the girls be going crazy. And I feel like when you portray a certain character so well, people probably think that you're really like that in real life, like you really like this person. So do you feel like you had to pull anything out of yourself to portray the character? Or do you feel like y'all have any similarities?
Yeah, I would say, you know, we got a lot of similarities. I think for me, when I go into that mode as an actor, like when I'm taking on these characters, I think the first thing that I gotta understand is what are the similarities. You know what I mean? What do I have in common with these people? Like, because the way I look at it, right, we could all go, all the guys in here, we could all go audition for the same role, but we all gonna wear it differently.
Yeah.
And how we wear it is reflective of who we already are coming through that character. You know what I mean? So we're Unique. Yeah, you know, I definitely do feel like that role was destined for me.
Yeah.
You know, because I remember when
You play it so good.
Yeah,
you
very
really
well.
do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And you know, another thing too is I always knew that I'd be able to play a role like that well, and I put it off for a long time. And I say it came at the right time because what I wanted to do was prove or show people that I had range as an actor. You know what I'm saying? Because Unique is someone who was in my front yard growing up. You know what I mean? Like Unique is the spirit of my uncles, my cousins, my mom's, her generation, you know what I'm saying? My dad, his generation. And it was tapping into that, I would say was like an accessible energy.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, like I always knew that I'd be great at portraying that type of character, but I wanted to make sure that people got to see my range first. So I was grateful for Mr. Robot, Two Distant Strangers. You know what I mean? Because I you know, it's important for me. Going back to the point of a rapper transitioning to acting, it's important for me to not get typecasted.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
happens a
Because
lot.
they do that with rappers a lot. It's like, oh, he's a rapper. Okay, put him in an urban street role. Let's make him a drug dealer, or let's make him a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? So I fight against that a lot because, you know, to me, it's like, yo, I really want to show people I got the chops.
Yeah. So
I be feeling like, what is it with black women and like drug dealer thug characters? Because when I say the girls be going crazy
that's
over
what I'm
Unique.
saying. That's why I was about to ask him. Did you know? But because you said you tapped into the energy of like your uncles,
Yeah.
people around you. So did you know that the girls? He was like, yeah, I'm finna let them like want me.
Nah, I ain't know, but you know what I can say is like the parts about Unique that I feel like is the similarities is like I've always been a fly nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You do give like New York, like when Beyonce was talking about what she said, I like them boys outside.
From the big
Like when you think like a
A.
New York man, you are the epitome of like
Yeah.
a New York man. So I think that probably just like naturally came out in the role and it was the accent. Because I think when it comes to, we talk about sex appeal a lot on the show. And I think that's something that men and women can embody, and you either have it or you don't. So it's not necessarily like you're doing it on purpose. It's just you a fly nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So he can't take it out of him. It's in his DNA.
It's in my DNA.
It's in
for
there.
sure.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's just, once they put them clothes on me and the chains and shit, I'm like, I know exactly what to do with this.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to show y'all
Right.
what need to be done with this. And, shout out to the whole production team at Raising Canaan because they gave me so much trust
Yeah.
with that character. Because, I always say, for me, I think my superpower as an actor is my instincts. It's like you put me in the environment and that's where I'm going to excel because I'm like existing in the room. I'm always trying to look for a way to live.
Right.
Like I don't look at it as acting. I look at it as like, how can I live through this character? So them trusting me to be able to use my instincts and to do a lot of things that wasn't necessarily scripted or nobody told me to do, I think is also what made that character shine.
So what's a role that you feel like you haven't done yet, but you would like, I would absolutely kill this. Like, I would be good at this.
Revolutionary.
Okay.
And when
I
I
can
say
see
that,
that.
and when I say that, I mean Daniel Kaluuya and Judas and the Black Messiah. Yeah, when he played Fred Hampton.
Oh my God.
Or even when I think about Denzel and Malcolm X.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I
Okay.
want to do revolution.
I can see you
I can
doing
see
that
you
though.
doing that too, and I
makes
feel like that
sense.
would really show your range.
Yeah.
Absolute.
Yeah.
Absolute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I know the casting director's watching. Put my boy in.
Yeah, we need a new Malcolm X movie.
Yeah, liven it up a little bit.
Well, listen,
Hold on a bit.
I don't know.
Well, we did have one
Spike and
recently.
Denzel did they thing.
Yeah.
They
with
did.
that Malcolm X movie. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so I would definitely want to do something that's more like Uncharted.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Because there's a lot of black stories that
It
we
is
don't know
that we don't know about. Yeah.
that we haven't been educated on.
For real.
So I feel like there are other leaders and people that I don't even know that we could learn about, like the role that you could play.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like that
Agreed.
movie that just came out, I think, what was it, like 7-8 months ago? It was on Netflix about like the women in the army.
I think it's 768.
Yeah,
or something like
yes,
that.
right. I had
Never
never
knew about
knew about that
Yeah.
story.
Right.
So you right. It's
Pardon
like
me if
some-
I'm butchering the name, but yeah.
Girl, yeah, but we all know what
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah,
We
yeah.
all know what we're
The
talking
movie
about.
that Taraji played in where they were working at NASA.
Yep.
You know,
yep.
it's
That's
a lot-
another one, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like it's a lot of important figures
That
in
we don't
Black
know
history
about.
that we don't know about.
Yeah.
So there are people like, of course, we love Malcolm X, we love MLK, but there's more stories, black stories that are very, very important
Yeah.
that we need to know
Untapped.
about.
We
That's
don't
a
know
fact.
about. Yep.
So, all right, now we done got the serious look.
We done got
the
the
chatty.
serious
We get
stuff out
chatty.
the way.
We were supposed to do the
play a little
icebreaker
game.
first.
Yeah, we were supposed to do the icebreaker
What's
first.
the
We can get
icebreaker?
chatty.
The icebreaker was the
It's the
lyrically correct because we were trying to make you comfortable. But
But
I
you
had
was
to ask
already-
about that Two Distant Strangers. I've been waiting to talk to you for 5 years since that came out because I said I got to talk to him about it.
And I love when we have people on the show and they feel like family. Like I feel like he was already comfortable. We didn't have to really do no icebreaker.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But we still gonna play the game though. We
still
still
gonna
gonna play the game. So
Let's do it.
Hey everyone, my name is Dejanay, and today's drink is called the Golden Verse, which represents our artist, Joey Badass. And today, this drink can either be a cocktail or a mocktail. And we have some Sprite, we have some ginger, and we also have some pineapple juice and a few dashes of lime juice just to take that sweetness off. So make sure you guys are making this cocktail while you guys are watching Pourminds.
Well, let me take a little sip of
you gonna
this.
take a little sip of your mocktail.
It is mocktail. Damn, I'm spilling it.
It's a mocktail.
It's to
we
the-
got some.
Uh-oh.
It's raised to the top.
It's to the rim.
to the rim. The ice melted
It's
a
the
little
rim
bit.
job.
Okay, I'll ask the
Oh
first
here,
one. We got some
here,
napkins.
Joey. Need a napkin.
Okay, so I'll ask the first one. Drea, I know you know this. I know you
think I
probably
know
know
it?
it. Yeah, I know you know it.
Okay.
So shout out to Lyrically Correct. Y'all make sure y'all get that. We're gonna put the link in the description so y'all can go buy this game. It's actually a really fun game.
It is. It's really fun.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask the first one. So how it works is you ask a question in the lyrics and you gotta give the answer.
Right.
Okay? So
Dang.
this is a woman's anthem in the 90s.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh. Okay.
In Shoop, what was Peppa's weakness?
In Shoop?
Oh,
Shoop.
yeah.
Yeah, nah, see,
Come on now,
I'm
you was
out.
born in 90.
I'm out.
You out?
In Shoop, what was Pepper's
Shoop.
weakness? What's
I'll give
Shoop?
you a hint.
Shoot.
Here I go.
I wanna
Here I go.
shoot,
Here
baby.
I go again.
Uh-uh.
Girls, what's my weakness?
Yeah, I'm out.
Damn.
It's men.
Okay, all right, y'all still get the point. Give it up to Drea for helping Joey. He was close.
Wait, what was it? What was the answer?
She said, "What's my weakness,
Men. It's men. Okay,
Yeah.
men.
What song we talking about?
I wanna shoot, baby."
Shoot.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I ain't play that joint. I heard it in passing.
Me
You know what I mean? Like,
I just remember that part
Yeah,
specifically.
yeah.
But
See, I wouldn't have remembered that part.
because when were you born? What year?
90, right?
95.
95. Oh, you a baby, baby.
Yeah, he
Here
younger
we
than
go.
us.
He is
I was
a-
born in 91.
When you give an old spirit, I thought we was connected.
We
I was
are.
born.
You
That's
a
what you
baby.
said 90. I'm
Listen,
like, I
this-
don't think he that
It's
old.
like my third life for real.
Oh,
Yeah.
you my nephew. I gotta call you nephew. I thought you was right here, auntie and uncle. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Dreanicole.
And if you're anything like me, I'm always postponing appointments, whether it's getting my teeth cleaned, going get a checkup. I hate making a doctor's appointment. So they're gonna make it easy for you at ZocDoc.
ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. Yes, y'all. And they have so many different doctors across all specialties, like literally over 100,000 specialists on ZocDoc. And all you have to do is go on there, put in your information, and they will find somebody that caters to your needs.
Yes, and all the insurance are accepted. So you can see, is my insurance accepted by this doctor that's down the street for me?
It is.
It does all of the work for you. So all you're gonna do is go to ZocDoc.com/pourminds. That's ZocDoc.com/pourminds. Make that appointment today.
Check out their rash.
If I had needed this product, it's what I'd use. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/pourminds to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/pourminds. ZocDoc.com/pourminds. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Dreanicole.
And one thing I love is to deep dive into a good book, but sometimes I don't always want to read it, so I take a cheat code by using Audible.
Yeah, I love Audible. They have thousands of books on there that you can listen to when you're on your commute, when you're working out. You know, if you just want some me time. And that's what I love about it. And it's so many romantic stories, like Bridgerton.
Yes, it's like you just get to have this fantasy world that you're in. Like, say you want to fall in love with a sexy billionaire today. Audible got you.
Or you want to be Lady Whistledown.
I love it. We love a little mess and tea.
We love a little drama.
Yes. So what you're going to do is go to audible.com and use code pourminds and sign up. You're going to get 30 days for free. That's a whole month just to test it out and see if you like it. So go to audible.com today and use the code pourminds. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/pourminds.
I mean, he's still 30, though.
No, he's nephew.
We in the 30 club.
We in the 30
That's
club. We
all
in the
right.
30 club.
All right, go ahead, Dre.
Okay, how does Jay-Z reintroduce himself?
You know
Let me
this.
introduce myself. My name is Ho.
Oh.
To the OV.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the OV.
Yeah.
Now you know that's his stomping ground. All right, Joey.
Keep the Jay-Z ones coming. I get those all day.
Okay. Ooh, this might be too southern for you, but you got a southern queen that's gonna help you.
I'm going to
Let's
help
see.
you out.
Come
I'm going to
on.
help you out.
What
Yeah.
did the big timers wear with their gator boots?
Oh.
Oh, gator boots.
Hey!
Sitting on my Gucci shoes.
Yeah!
Oh,
The
yeah.
Gucci suit!
Yeah,
With
right?
the pimp dot Gucci.
Yeah, you
There you
got
go.
it.
You got
Okay,
it right,
Joey.
yeah.
There you go.
You two up.
All
Nah,
right.
this is a little old for me because I don't know.
Make
but
sure
maybe
something
y'all
you know.
maybe y'all know this. The Daddy Mac will make them what?
Oh, jump.
Oh.
Daddy make you
Jump.
Chris Cross to make you.
Jump. Yeah.
It's like I felt like I heard it, but I couldn't remember what song it was.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
There
I'm
you go.
But y'all right.
Yeah,
it
that's
is
it.
jump.
Yeah, Chris
It's
He was
Cross
jump.
right, because I was like, yeah.
Okay, cool. Shit, I feel a little better now.
Okay.
That threw me off with that first one.
Y'all gonna know this one.
Okay.
What's Too Short's favorite word?
G.I.
That's my mom's favorite song.
Man, when I
Shout out
tell
to
you
my
when
Dukes.
Too Short dropped that song and Shake That Monkey, a time was had, okay? I was in high school when that song came, but I used to go to the teen clubs. That's how I knew I was a thought. I was a thought at a young age.
The teen clubs used to be fun.
Man, the
Did you
teen...
used to be doing a crybaby on the
What?
floor?
Did I? See, I did that at the skating rink.
Bitches used to think they was so T
The
when they could do
skating
the
rink.
crybaby on the floor.
In my skates. Because I used to run, skate, and then I would slide, and I would hit the crybaby while I was sliding.
You was wilding.
Yeah.
Cutting up.
Fifth grade, cutting up.
Fifth grade doing I was thinking more 8th grade.
No, hell no.
Fifth?
I had been stopped going to the skating rink.
By 8th grade?
Yeah, we was in
Like,
the
that
teen
was
clubs
old.
by then.
Is skating a thing in New York? Do y'all have like
Oh
skating rinks and
yeah,
stuff?
yeah. When I was growing up, we had this in Brooklyn. We had this spot called Empire Skating Rink,
Okay.
but they had to shut it down because you used to always get shot up.
Oh.
Yeah, but skating was a big thing for me growing up. Like I used to love going to Empire. Same shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like they like the way it was set up. They had the rink, but then they had a middle section.
Uh-huh.
The dance floor.
That's how ours was
exactly.
set up.
Yeah,
That's how it was in Houston too. I'm from Houston. Like
Okay.
we had this skating rink called Lockwood. Shout out to it's still open, I think, to this day.
Oh, shout out to
And we
y'all.
used to
Yeah,
be in there and they used to
shut
have
us down.
blackouts on Fridays and everybody would be on the floor doing the crybaby.
Dancing and all the cutting up. Yeah.
Y'all lucky I'm a changed woman. Because they gonna be like, what's the crybaby? I'm not gonna give y'all.
You can't give a demonstration.
Okay, who did the last one? Me or you?
Okay, I'll do this
Okay,
one.
go ahead.
Okay, well, no, I feel like that's too easy. That's too easy.
We like an easy one.
No.
Yeah, right.
But I feel like Joey he been getting them. I gotta give
okay.
him a hard
I
one.
only got one wrong. Shit.
Yeah, you have. Only one.
Okay, we gonna do this one. When that blue and red suit fits her hips so right, what does Fabulous say?
That blue and red suit. It's right.
I don't know that one.
That's why I said, yeah, this is a hard
What does
one.
Fabulous say? That's not
That's
not
her.
so into you.
That is me. I do know what he say.
Oh.
When that blue and red suit hit them hips so right. I'm trying to give y'all
I ain't got it.
I'm trying to give y'all how he said it.
I ain't got it.
Yeah, I ain't
When
got
that blue and red suit hit them hips so right, I be like,
Damn.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I should have known
I
that
should have
one.
got that one. I should have got that
Well,
one.
that's why I gave, because I'm like, it's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
hard, but
yeah,
you
yeah,
from New York.
yeah.
So.
I should have got that. I just couldn't. I'm like, that's not. He didn't say that in So Into You.
No, he didn't. He didn't say
You know
that.
what I mean? Yeah.
What song? But wait.
That's
what song was that?
with Lil Mo. That's Baby, Superwoman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess all my cards are Southern, but this is the easy one. I know you can get this one. What does Petey Pablo want them to do after they take their shirt off?
Oh, whip it in the air like a helicopter.
North Carolina.
Take your shirt off. Yeah.
Feeling like a helicopter.
That was a hit. We
That
don't
was.
give Petey Pablo.
That
the
song put North
recognition he
Carolina.
deserves.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what's
yeah.
crazy? I hate this story. I'm gonna tell you this story. We had a show in North Carolina, and we was like, every time we go to a different city, we play like whatever is popular in the city.
Yeah.
So we was like, oh, we gonna
Don't tell
pay.
me nobody knew.
Oh, no,
They was looking at us like it was crazy.
they knew it, but they was like, we don't listen to this.
Yeah, it's like, why would y'all do that?
oh, it was
Like,
so
we was
embarrassing. I was
lame.
like, my bad.
And we
It was like,
felt-
oh, y'all gonna play the Petey Pablo
Yes,
song.
they was not
Like we
fucking,
ain't got more music than
oh
that.
my God. They
Yeah.
was not fucking
They
with
was
it.
not fucking with us. We so lame.
so did they tell y'all what song y'all should have played?
So usually we go to the city and we'll like ask around, but like we were just like, oh, this is easy.
Because we
Duh.
knew
We
they
don't
was
gotta
gonna
ask.
Y'all lost them on that.
They was like, bitch, that's so 1997.
They was
But
Exactly.
Houston
Yeah,
loves
yeah.
when we play old school
They
music.
do.
Like when we go to Houston and we do the old school songs, like it be so lit. But I guess
Maybe
they
it's
don't-
because we from there though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But they didn't like it.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more.
Okay, last one.
What does she do after she backs it up, then stop?
Like,
Oh.
I'm sorry, back it up. Just do it.
No, that's
I'm tripping?
No. Friend, you was so close.
you was
Back it
close.
up.
I thought you was about to kill it.
Back it up.
After you back it up, then stop. What?
Oh, drop, right?
Then what? Drop it like inside.
Damn,
Drop
well,
it.
what he... Yeah,
Wait, what song was you singing?
What is
was
it?
that
What is it?
Kaya?
He was-
Yeah, I think I was singing the Kaya.
Hey,
Not my bag.
that's a classic though, Joey. I'm not mad at
I'm like, she do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
You was close. Okay.
That was
First,
a fun
before we
game.
get into this topic, let me just say I'm having a ball, Joey. We having a good time. So this next topic, well, we haven't even gotten to the topics yet. The first topic, we're going to talk about the state of the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
So Lizzo recently made a video.
Political.
I feel like this is the second time that we've talked about Lizzo. I love me some Lizzo. Child.
We just
She's
talked
some
about
decent-
Lizzo on
Shout out to
episode
Lizzo.
with Soraya.
Yes.
Yep.
So Lizzo made a TikTok video and she was saying that the state of the music
do the
industry
strokes.
is so bad for established artists, but it's good for new artists because the algorithm is
Yeah.
not on anybody's side.
Yeah.
She's like, Lady Gaga has dropped albums this year. Drake has dropped albums this year. She's like, I am a Grammy award-winning artist. My album is about to go diamond.
Yeah, I see
I
that.
dropped music and people are still like, oh, Lizzo dropped music.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the state of the music industry with streaming and how everything is now in 2025?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things that she said in there that really resonated was that it's congested.
Mm.
You know what I mean? These airwaves or these streaming waves, it's congested. There's so much music coming out every day.
Yeah.
It's like, it's almost hard to keep up with. Like this summer alone, a lot of projects came out.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I can't lie. Like, I don't think I definitely didn't hear everything that I actually wanted to hear too. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's been so overloaded. And, you know, life be life.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, no, I need a minute. You know, I feel like back in the day, at least it felt more like every project and artist had like their own isolated moment to kind of like shine and like, you know, put out a project, you know what I mean? Even when we had things like I remember Kanye and 50 dropping the same day.
It was
Yeah.
like,
Even that, it was just about them two.
yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like everybody was still tuned in. But I think with social media and, you know, streaming and everything, like the world is just moving so fast.
It is.
It's so fast. And we are consuming so much more content. And that is shortening our attention spans, one. And then two, is just like, it's makes it easy to miss shit. Because there's always, like every time you reload that joint, it's like a slot machine. It's just new things. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? New things for your brain to take in, new information for you to see. So yeah, you might miss some shit. And then, you know, when you got certain artists like, you know, I'm gonna throw myself under the bus here. But it's like, you know, certain artists who don't promote their shit.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I put my shit out, I promoted it a couple times, I'm like, all right, I'm cool. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But like, when you don't have artists proactively promoting their shit in this time, it's easy to get lost. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like the loss of radio has like impacted how artists can reach bigger audiences? Because at one point, like that's what we would listen to. Like we would go to radio to find out when somebody was coming out with a new project or to hear a new single. These days, people don't listen to
We used
radio
to have
anymore.
to go to the radio. I'm showing my age with a cassette tape, and we would stuff the paper in
Yeah.
there. So to hear it again before the album dropped, we would have to record it.
Yeah.
Recording over old shit. You know, like you had to listen to radio.
Yeah. So do you feel like that
Throwback
has
shit right
it?
there.
Yes. I used to stuff the little paper so you could record over it. That's how I had made my own mixtapes.
Not my mixtapes.com.
Mixtape. Yeah, you know, I think that I think there's pros and cons to it, right? Because I do think that artists nowadays are able to gain notoriety more faster now, whereas before you had limited channels. Like if you wasn't on the radio, then it's like you just probably wasn't known. But now that's not the case. It's like you got artists who's not on the radio like ever, and they're like big deals. You know what I'm saying? It's packing out shit, arenas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The radio don't show them no love. So you know, I think it kind of go both ways. Me personally, like I grew up on that era, so I do enjoy hearing music on the radio. But I think that's another thing too with modern radio is it leans so heavy on like, you know, top 40.
Yeah.
Shit like that. And it's not really radio's not breaking artists anymore.
It's
Radio's
crazy
catching up.
because I used to work in the strip club, and like if you were a DJ and you broke a record and it was like it ended up being a hot song, you had bragging rights.
Yeah.
Word.
Now they don't want to do that. Like it used
It
to
gotta
like,
be hot already.
Yeah, it's like they
yeah.
used to like it used to be a thing. Like if I am the DJ, I played this record first, so y'all know that I have an ear.
Right.
Now it's like, oh, I'm not playing that. Nobody know it yet. Like
Yeah.
nobody's a risk
Yeah.
taker anymore.
Nobody's a risk
Songs
taker.
are getting shorter. I mean, it used to be you listen to a song, it's 5 minutes. everybody getting their verse on.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Now,
And then it transitions. Like, it would be like damn near like 2 different songs on one track.
Yeah.
Drake is infamous for doing that. Like,
Remix
It'll be a pre-chorus,
Yep.
a bridge,
Yep.
a hook, a post-chorus, some verses,
Yep.
intro, outro.
I'm telling
all
you.
all that.
and
Yeah.
then it was like a remix was a remix.
Yeah, that's
it's
a
a
fact.
whole different beat.
yeah.
That's a fact.
You got a feature.
Yeah.
It's a whole different song.
Like Say My Name, the original
Yes.
Wyclef Jean.
Now they'll say a
Yeah.
remix, they'll just add somebody on the verse. They'll say
Right.
featuring XYZ and this is the remix.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
They just added a feature to the song.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I just feel like the music, the way it's consumed, but I do feel like it's watered down the quality of music. You know, like they
agree.
consider a hit is, can I do a TikTok dance to it? If I
Right.
can't do a TikTok dance, do it.
But
it's
even with
trash.
that, it's crazy because it's like, you have a trend take off on TikTok, but then people only know the 15 seconds. Like I
They don't
remember
know the
when
whole-
that happened with Steve Lacy with the what was it?
I can't remember the song. I know what you're talking about. 'Cause he's got
the
that
bad habit. Is a bad
Yeah.
habit.
Yeah.
And then it was a clip that came out, and then after the TikTok clip was done, nobody knew
Nobody
the
was-
word.
Nah.
I'm like, yeah, so this shit.
You at the concert, everybody's like, I bite myself, it's a bad.
And then it's
They get in
quiet.
the verse, they like, it's like, I actually never heard this song.
Yes, that's
You ain't
really
never
how-
listened to it all the way through.
That's really how it is. And then there's like a trend now of people talking about, they'll name the songs that are the most disappointing songs that they've heard. Because it'll be like, oh, I like the TikTok clip, but then I went and listened to the song and I actually don't like the song. So that's why I say I think artists should get back to just make the music. If it ends up being a TikTok hit, cool, but y'all are making these TikTok hits and it doesn't translate to real life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I almost feel like it's like a genre for that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's funny. I was on TikTok last night, and I don't go on TikTok like at all. But like I was watching this one video on YouTube, and it brought me to a TikTok clip, and I was just kind of like just navigating the world or whatever. I'm like, yo, this is, what's so crazy is like with the algorithms now, we live in completely different worlds.
Oh, 1000%.
Based upon your algorithm, or
Based on
based
what you're
upon
interested in.
right, based upon what you're interested in, but also based upon what social media platform you engage with the most. Because I don't be on TikTok at all.
Right.
Yeah.
So like me navigating yesterday, I'm like, oh, this is like, yo, there's a lot of shit going on now.
Right.
You know what I mean? That I just had no idea about. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm checking out the songs that people dancing to and all that. I'm like, oh, these are trending. Like I wouldn't have known, So
You always say this, Lex. Because people always are saying, like, these days, it's such a lack of good music coming out. And Lex always says that it's not a lack of good music. You just got to look for it. You
That's
got to
right.
find it because it's a lot of people that are putting out good music these days. But how do y'all feel like artists can really try to reach their fan base when all of these mediums that we were just talking about that used to be, like, the thing to do in the past to get your music out there, people aren't paying attention to that. So, like, what do y'all think people could do to combat that, to get noticed?
I think all people could do at this point, like artists, is just to consistently put out quality music. And, just kind of picking up on like that compounding idea. You know what I'm saying? Like after a while, it'll pick up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, there is a real demand for good quality music. You know what I'm saying? So, but in this world, if you're not outside, you like not alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to stay consistent because you got to stay at the front of people's minds and stuff like that. And I'm speaking on it, and it's really me also speaking to myself in a way as well, because this is the dialogue I have with myself sometimes. Because really, I'm a chill guy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even be on social
Yeah.
media.
Literally, like I don't even have Instagram on my phone right now. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Ask Ray, I go like weeks without engaging with social media because I've just come to the point where I feel like I think like maybe in 10, 15 years, we're gonna be really talking about like illnesses that come from our incredible heightened engagement with social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and for me, it's like, yo, like, anytime I get into it, like, I find myself sitting there and I'm like, yo, fucking all this time passed. I'm sitting there, my brain, I feel all drained. I feel slow and, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So I really just separate myself from it for that reason. I forgot where I was going with that, but see, that's that social media.
No, it's okay because I feel like me and Lex are the same. Like, we used to be really heavy on Twitter. And I feel like that had a lot to do with like the growth of the show because we would always post on Twitter. We would go viral and stuff all the time. And then now as the show has become so big and it's becoming bigger and bigger, being on Twitter is just not good for my mental health.
It's draining.
It is. People are so mean on there. It doesn't matter what we say. We could say the smallest thing and it will go viral and people will attack us and make it into something that it's not.
And being people with platforms and voices, like I think the people without, I think that they sometimes it's hard for them to understand that we're not always trying to go viral.
Right. We just talking. These are just my thoughts.
We just sharing an idea or like, we just speaking openly and you know what I'm saying, the shit pick up and it's like, we don't always want to deal with that.
Right.
You got all these people, like, you know, they take a little small clip, they throw the context out the window, and now you got all these people coming at you over like an increment of something that you said over like a larger topic. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you know, you got to protect your peace out here. You got to protect your mental health. And, you know, it's just a shame because I pray that we could somehow in this generation find a balance on, you know, because I feel like a lot of us, we are married to this idea of like, oh, I got to feed the machine. I got to feed the machine. Like, I got to post. If I don't post, then I got to. But then it's like that mentality really, it just reels you in. And most of the time that you're spending on a social media platform is not even feeding the machine.
Right.
It's like, you know, are you using these platforms or are you utilizing it?
Right.
It's like we using it like it's a drug, like it's a substance abuse. You know what I'm saying? And we just end up sitting there, you know, we put one tweet up, but then we'll sit there. Like the tweet took us 2 minutes, but then we'll spend
it for hours.
An hour.
Engaging. I agree. That's why when you say you deleted, you don't have the Instagram app on your phone. I'm like that with Twitter. Like, I don't have Twitter, the app on my phone right now. Like, I get on there every once in a while to like promote stuff for pourminds, but I don't really be on there like that because it just takes so much of your time, and then you find yourself engaging with people, and it's like, why am I even responding
you
to
would
this?
never talk to?
Why am I even responding and entertaining?
Even if you don't engage, it's like, it affects you energetically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Dave Chappelle said it best. Twitter is not a real place.
It's not.
He did say that.
It's not a real
20 years ago. He was ahead of his time.
But I do want to touch on what you were saying as far as how can artists get their music out there. If they're a new artist or they're, like we said, times are changing. You know the best way to touch the people and let them know about your music? It's platforms like this.
That's a fact.
People are not watching TV anymore.
Yeah.
People do not have cable.
True.
People are watching podcasts.
You better shameless plug.
I'm serious. You know how many times I have talked about an artist that nobody knew about, and I got hundreds, if not thousands of messages like, oh my God, you put me onto them, or people done shouted me. I'm like, man, Lex, I seen a jump in my streaming just because you talked about it. Everything. I mean, it's been a lot of stuff, but this is what people watch now.
Yeah, this the new word of mouth.
It is. And I feel like the best way you can touch your audience, like you said, is be authentic in your music. It's going to connect to the right person.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know how many times that we've watched a Joe Bada podcast because he is into music. And he be like, man, I like that. He has 1 million+ listeners a week.
Yeah.
So now your song that was getting 1,000 streams then landed on Joe Budden's ears and he's talking about it on his show.
Yeah.
So this is the most authentic platforms that people use is podcasting. So I feel like when y'all come on these platforms and you really touching the people, because this is going directly to them.
Facts.
This ain't no, I gotta pay $20, I gotta sign up for this.
Right.
I gotta have a fee. They can pull this up on their phone and they just in the car listening and watching. So I think it's gotten so easy to get things directly to people that they're missing the point because they feel like, if I don't get on the Breakfast Club and no shade, you gotta do the Breakfast Club. But if you can't get to the Breakfast Club, y'all better hit up these podcasts. Hell yeah, for sure.
Even with that, right? Like, these are algorithms. Like, y'all have created a platform that has created a algorithm.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And anybody who y'all have on it gets to infiltrate that algorithm. You know what I'm saying? To y'all listeners and y'all watchers. Word up. Shout out to pourminds, man.
Thank you.
Period.
Joey. So now we're gonna get into topic number 2.
Oh, Lord.
Which this is a little messy.
It
but I
is
feel
a
like
little
it's but I
messy.
feel like it's a good topic. And I
Okay.
feel like you would have some really good things to say.
Okay, let's do
Why do we as a generation care so much about snitching? Or is it even our generation? Like I feel like
Snitching?
Snitching, yeah. Like, I just feel like black people in general, like, because I said our generation, but even when I think about, like, older generations, like my uncles and my grandparents, like, it's always been something that's, like, looked down upon in the black community. And I wonder, why do we place so much emphasis on it or care so much about it? Because at the end of the day, sometimes when people be wrong or they do some fucked up shit,
It's time for you to go to jail.
somebody need to go to jail. Some people need to pay for their crimes.
Yes.
I think the reason why it's such a issue, right, is because usually the people who are being labeled as the snitches were participating in the crimes.
Okay.
They were participating in the activity. So it was
Okay.
like you telling on people now because you got caught.
Because you don't want to go
And
to your time.
you want to bring everybody down. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to face what you did individually. You're like, oh, nah, they did it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
It
it's
wasn't
just
just
like,
me.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. You know, and that's whack. But if you know, but then you got your people out there who are law-abiding citizens. It's like, yo, my name is Bennett and I'm not in it.
Right.
And it's like, no, officer, it was him over there.
Yeah.
And you know, I think that's different. I don't think that's snitching. That's just
Right.
like, nigga, I seen what happened.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, right. I had
know what I'm
nothing to
saying?
do with it.
I had
you know?
nothing to do with it.
But I think
Yeah.
the snitching, like, you know, when I think about that, that's what I think about. These are people who were participating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if they weren't the ones to get caught, they'd be mad that somebody snitched on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, you know, yeah.
Do you think
That's
that?
my 2 cents.
Do you think though that us as black people we should end the no snitching culture?
You see,
I think the way to end it is stay out of trouble.
stay
But
out of
that's
trouble.
not really.
No, but no, listen.
That's not realistic.
If you no, it is realistic.
It's not though, friend. Because
Listen,
the only reason
if you
I say it's
can't
not,
do the time, don't do the crime.
But also,
I agree, but the only reason I say it's not realistic, y'all, is because let's be real. Like, even in 2025, we are in a state where, like, everybody doesn't have the resources. Everybody can't make the kind of money we make and do the things that we do and do it the legitimate way. So some people still got to feed their families.
Sure.
And so because black people, we aren't afforded the same opportunities as our white counterparts.
Right.
Sometimes I feel like black people be having to go to other extremes to get the money to do what
That's
they got to
a fact.
do. Because it's unfair.
I'm speaking on the men who are in the industry and but you're still involved in the street.
Are you talking about industry people?
Yes. Once you have made that, you have crossed that line and you've made it out,
I agree.
stay your ass out.
I agree.
Okay, that's
I
good.
If you have made it out the streets and you do no longer have to do that, stay your ass
Yeah,
out.
it's like, listen,
That's
once
fair.
you made more money and you know, something that's legit than you did in the streets, it's time to pack it
It's
up.
time to pack
agree
it
with
up.
that.
Time to pack it
Go
up.
get
you know what I'm saying?
married.
And
Start a
then it's
family.
like the 1 foot in, 1 foot out shit is like, yo, we got to stop that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like once you make it to a certain point of success, you make $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, why are we still, contributing this to street life?
Why are we still
Yeah.
contributing?
But you know what? You know what? My only caveat to that is it be thick for some people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
deeper
It's deep. It's deep for some people. So I definitely want to be empathetic
In what
to those
way you
people
mean?
in the way of like, it's real ties.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's real like obligations. It's real pressures. It's real guilt sometimes even because, I'm somebody who dealt with survivor's guilt a lot. And, sometimes like individual success is not enough. But your way of finding that success of being legit is not everybody else's way. Everybody can't go.
Yeah.
But your heart still wants your peoples who's struggling from the same place that you came from to make it out. So you try to make ways for them. And sometimes the only way to make ways for them is to fund, the shit that they got going on. That's not legit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where a lot of us as black people, we get caught up in because of the reason that you said. Because we not as,
You don't have the same opportunities.
yeah, we ain't got the same opportunities, you know what I'm saying, as our white counterparts. So it'd be hard trying to lift everybody up. But on that note, what I do want to say to my community of black people, to people who trying to get out the streets, invest. Anybody could invest today, and you ain't got to have $1,000. You could start with $100.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing, right? Like, they don't teach us this shit. So let me tell you, you can start with $100.
Literally.
You can start with $50. Open yourself a Robinhood, a Moo, a Public,
Acorns.
Acorn, a Webull. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different platforms that we could utilize today from our phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, I'm up in life, but you know what I do every morning? At 9:30, I'm on CNBC.
I know that's right.
Me too. I got Yahoo Finance on my phone.
Come on.
I got into trading recently, like within the past 4 or 5 months.
Same.
And like it has changed my life a lot.
Same.
Like, and it's not as hard as people think
It's
it is.
not.
Like
It's
you just have
actually-
to study though.
It's actually so easy that, like, for me, I'm almost like I'm laughing like, yo,
Yeah.
I should have
They-
been doing this.
not only should I have been did this, but I'm laughing because I'm like, yo, they have kept this shit
Yep.
away from us. Like, this shit is that easy. Like, yo, this has been like my new thing. Like, I've been talking about it recently. If you've been following me, then you definitely have been hearing me say this lately. I be on the phone, like this morning, I was on the phone with my cousin, and he's starting up his Webull and all that, and I'm walking him through the tricks of the trade. Yo, this is how you options trade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at my play. Yeah, you do this, you do a $25 call, boom, boom, boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, bro, like, as soon as you put the money in, but you know, of course, you got to do the research.
Yeah.
You
You
got
gotta
to,
study.
and that's how they get us, man, because they say it, like, when you want to hide something from black people, you put it in the book.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And we got to stop falling for that dumb shit.
Yep.
Stop falling for it. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn the streets, too.
Yeah.
You got to learn how to sell drugs too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So once you put your time into something else that could keep you out of trouble, you can really do for the comfort of your own home.
Right.
I'm telling you, and your money could be gaining interest. Like you said, like, well, we were just talking about acorns. Like, it's better to have your money in acorns than just sitting in a savings account, or like you have had a high yield savings account.
Right.
You need to be putting your money into something where it's building interest and not just sitting there. But like you said, these are things that we weren't taught coming up.
Facts.
So we don't know. So it's on us. I feel like that's, you know, the beauty of us all having the platforms that we
Facts.
have, because we can tell other people in the younger generations that don't know about
True.
these
And I'm
things.
glad that you said that too, because when I first started investing, I didn't have nothing.
Because we didn't know at one point.
But I was just putting so little in there.
Yeah.
And that's
I'm
what you got to
put
do, just to
something.
learn.
Yes,
just
now,
to learn.
And it,
every time I get a check, I'll be putting a big
Yo,
chunk of that.
listen. As soon as I get that check, I'm like, ooh, I
Me
can't wait to
too.
put this
Yes,
in, drop this in
every
the market
week,
right
yeah,
here.
I'm telling you. And
you
options
know?
trading will really change your life
It
too.
will
But
change your
it's
life.
discouraging, I think, for people starting off, because you can lose a lot of money too.
You can, but that's why you
But-
gotta learn as much. And then you know,
Yeah.
there's even platforms, I think, like Forex, where you could do like full
Yeah.
accounts. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not even a real account, but you can play with the market as if you was putting real money into it and see
Yeah.
how you
Webull
play.
has that too.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, they have
Word
like
up.
paper trading. Like they'll give you $1 million paper, obviously. It's
Yeah,
like a real
and then you
Right,
just
right.
play
But you
with
can
it.
like play with it and see if you
Yeah.
were using your real money in the market, this is how it would move if you put it into this play or that play.
Absolutely. And, you know, I think a lot of us too, we think that, like, you know, because, you know, I'm throwing my cousin under the bus. I ain't gonna say his name. But, you know, one of my cousins, he swear like, yeah, like, you know, I just gotta get some bread first. I'm like, bro,
You
you
don't.
got the bread already. Just take $100
I'm telling
and
you.
put it, bro.
They
Like,
don't realize
my
it.
first options play that taught me how to trade options was with $400.
That's crazy.
And I got 500% off of that.
Yep.
2,500. All I could think about was like, damn, I should have put
Big,
40.
man,
More than that,
I'm like, I should have put more on
I'm
that.
telling
I
you.
should put more on that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And
It's all a game of percentages.
I
That's it.
agree. I agree. And even with like crypto too, like I think black people be like shying away from crypto a lot. But like even with Bitcoin is projected to end up being worth $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In some more years. So it's like, even though you might not be able to afford one Bitcoin right now, because I think it's like 117,000 or
Is
something
that like
like that.
112, 113?
Yeah.
Think about the people that bought all that Bitcoin back in the day.
But you could buy percentages. Like if you only could put in $20 every week, or you can only put in $50 every week,
Dollar
you
cost
got to
averaging,
think
yeah.
about how much that's
Yeah.
going to be worth as it continues to grow and gains interest and becomes bigger. Like
Yeah.
You don't.
You gotta have patience.
You gotta
though.
have
That's what
patience.
people don't realize
Yep.
too. With the
That's
long term.
what it be.
Yeah.
Because we so
We want that fast
we
money
got
right now.
that casino mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we want it right now. You know what
I
I mean?
always be thinking about what I want my life to look like when I'm in 50 and 60. Like, I don't want to be podcasting.
Yep.
I want to be chilling.
Oh, but if you are podcasting, it's because you want to.
Right.
Not because you have
Not
to.
because I
Yep.
have to.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
It is.
Facts.
It is.
Like, oh, look at some options. Learn how to make your money
Learn how to
work
trade.
for
And
you.
yo, listen, learn that shit now, because I promise you, they going to start changing the rules on us, man.
You know it.
They
going to
start changing the rules,
there's
B.
too many niggas
Yeah,
over
it's
here.
too much niggas
Every
over
time
here.
too
Let's
many
add
of us
some
start
tax
getting educated on it, they
Every
switch it up.
time.
You better get into that shit now.
Right, like literally today.
Yeah, it's
all right?
crazy.
But
So
I
now,
do-
go ahead.
Well,
go
I
ahead.
do want to talk about your Impact mentorship program. Could you talk about that a little bit?
Oh yeah, so Impact Mentorship is a mentorship program that I started. What was that? Back in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And I started it because I wanted to create some more opportunities for men of color to pretty much what we talking about. Like, I think a lot of the times there's a lot of us in our community who have these aspirations, but they don't know where to start. So I created this program where people are able to sign up for the chance to have a mentor from their respective field or industry in the world of arts. So we got we got sports, we got I had Jaylen Brown my first year, Karis LeVert, we had culinary arts. I had Ghetto Gastro, Chef Kwame Anuwachi. We got media personalities like 19 Keys. We got artists, myself, Denzel Curry, J.I.D., Corday. We have actors like Malcolm Mays. We had directors like Sasha Penn. You know what I mean? And what people were able to do, what young men was able to do, because I've been a part of a mentorship program for women of color for the last 5 years.
Oh, wow.
And that was the catalyst to why I started the men version to what I've been a part of, was because one year I was promoting that I was coming back as a mentor to women of color on this platform called Unlock Her Potential, founded by my mentor, actually, Sophia Chang. And a lot of people was in the comments like, yo, we need something like this for men. So I was like, you know what, they right.
Yeah.
And I created it, Impact Mentorship. So go to impactmentorship.org and for the chance to get some professional mentorship,
And could you speak to that a little bit more, just the importance of like having mentorship?
Man, it's important. Like, I think one of the most critical aspects of mentorship is giving people confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Giving people, because, like I said, some people a lot of us, we have those aspirations, but it's kind of lies dormant.
Yeah.
Because the way the world that we are in leads us to believe that our chances are so slim.
Like, we're not supposed to be in these spaces
Right.
doing
And
this.
sometimes all you got to do is humanize your goals. So it's like you talking to somebody who's in the respective field that you might want to be in, and them talking to you in a way where it's like, yeah, I was right where you was at. That give you a different kind of faith and confidence. Like, oh shit, like, because me, I've always been a kid where all I had to do was see somebody do something.
Yeah.
Like, if I see it on TV, cool. But if I saw it with my own eyes, I'm like, okay, I can emulate that.
Yeah.
I could do it. You know what I'm saying? So I try to just spread that energy as well. And then, it's just important to me, like, if we make it this far, we gain the success, and we don't, like, leave doors open behind us. It's like, what is it for? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be way more collective mindset driven than individual.
And I think that's important, because I always say that, like, I wish that I would have had, like, a lexp and a Drea to look at, like, when I was in college and be like, you know what? This is another lane, and I can do it this way. So I think it's important that we open these doors and let people know, sharing our platforms with other Black women creators, other Black creators, just period in general. So that's a good point.
It is.
So now it's time
To get into the bed.
Ow.
The bed.
A bow.
The bed.
A bow. 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 Bow.
The
Bow.
what? The bed?
The bed.
The bed.
The bed. The
Like-
B-E-D.
Like
The BED.
The B-E.
okay. The bed.
The B-E-D. And y'all know it is sponsored by Her Fantasy Box.
Yes,
Shout out to
y'all know
Her
we
Fantasy
love her
Box.
fantasy
I saw
box.
that. That's
Yes.
your product?
No, it's not our product. So
We're
her
sponsored by the company, but they have really, really good feminine wellness products. Like
Yeah, I
they have
saw it. I saw
vaginal
it.
washes,
Like, okay.
body oils.
a healthy box probiotic.
Yes.
But I feel like
Like, you
everywhere
better
wipes,
take them healthy box.
men can use them too.
Exactly. But men can take them too.
Yeah.
Which is something that I think a lot of men
I could
don't
take
know.
healthy box probiotic.
Yeah.
Because your
I think
pH
I'ma
needs to
pass
be
on
balanced too.
Yeah.
Nah, I agree. But just to being called healthy box probiotics.
He like, I
know
don't got a
sounds,
box. I don't need
but
that.
I feel like men could definitely use the everywhere wipes. Like, sometimes you leave
They
the
can use a
gym, you
wipe.
might have to
Critical.
run stuff. Yeah, you got a
You
little
a
Critical.
musty.
do a little wipe.
Little
you know
wipe.
what I'm saying?
That's critical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know
So
what I
they
mean?
have body oils, body washes, all that stuff.
They have chlorophyll. They have the
Yes.
chlorophyll
Okay.
pills, which I think men could take that as
Oh
well.
yeah, absolutely.
See?
Chlorophyll is good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
For the skin. and all that.
Exactly. Odors, everything.
So shout out to her fantasy box. We appreciate y'all because I've been running through these products.
What about his
Okay?
fantasy package?
It's-
Okay, now see you giving him a new idea.
His fantasy package.
I need 2%.
Yeah, Joey said he need his money.
He said that's his investment,
Exactly.
okay? Okay, all right. What we got, Drea? Talking about living your raps.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times,
Oh shit.
men,
What I said.
yeah, take a sip of that mocktail. A lot of times,
Damn, this thing's strong. Hold on.
a lot of times, you a rapper. You know how y'all get in the raps. You talk about what you gonna do to a lady and
Yeah.
these and that and all that good stuff. Do you really live your raps, or do sometimes you feel like I like to just add a little,
Razzle
little
dazzle.
sprinkle,
Razzle
razzle
dazzle.
dazzle.
Yeah, nah, I live my rap.
You live your raps. I think that's a good thing because honestly, a lot of times though, I think this comes with rap in general, right? Rappers will rap about a lifestyle that they've never lived. So it has people trying to live up to a expectation that you haven't even met yourself. And that's outside of the bedroom as well. You talking about, I'm pulling up in the G-Wagon. You don't even got a G-Wagon.
And the
You talking
G-Wagon.
about you done had her bent over, face down, ass up all night. You don't even got a bit.
You don't even like doing it like
You
that.
don't even
Yeah.
like it.
It just sound good.
You just saying it. It
You
sound-
just
Yeah.
But it do sound good.
Nah, it do
And I
sound good.
feel like that's what matters. That's what sell the music. It sound good.
It do.
It's
Because
provocative.
it's only it's a handful of women that's gonna know whether or not you really live in your rap.
That is true.
That is true.
That is true.
And they not gonna put you on. I mean, sometimes the girls be putting
Yeah.
people on blast every
But
night.
for the
Probably
most
to their
part.
friend group.
Yeah.
They hear the song and go,
That nigga lying.
yeah.
So you ain't never lied in none of your raps.
Nah.
Not one time.
Put one up. What you do?
Let me
Is
see.
one you think I lied in?
Let me see, because I'm a find something that you lied in. Well, not that you lied in, but I will say this: I do feel like sometimes though, I'm a vulgar person myself. Just in general, like that's my personality. I make vulgar jokes. I
Yeah.
think they're funny. I don't know, offending people and making people feel like, oh my god, it's funny.
Yeah.
But sometimes
I
I
like
do be
dark
saying,
humor. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
think
like a little
for
dark
me,
humor.
I have dark humor, but sometimes I do be saying shit that I ain't never done.
Yeah.
It's just for the shock value, just to see the look on people's face.
Do y'all think that music is too sex-centered now? Cause I don't know. For me, I don't really feel like it is. I feel like music like rap music specifically has always been sex-centered.
Yeah, I mean, it also depends on where you putting your ears at.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like who you giving your ears to,
Mm-hmm.
type of shit. Like I think if you turn on the radio, just regular, yeah, it's a lot of sex-driven shit on there. But I like sex music that's like the 90s where it was like metaphors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of a good one.
I always talk about this wasn't a 90s song, but a good metaphor song is Usher.com.
Usher.com.
Yeah, I don't think I know
Ooh, I
that.
love the way you dirty type. You remember that song?
No.
And he was referencing it like he was on a computer.
Yeah, see, I like that type
He
of
was
shit.
like,
It's the
online,
creativity.
I'll make you.com.
Oh, okay.
Or even Rock the Boat, Aaliyah.
Yeah,
Rock the boat.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
It's like, yo, I was a kid singing that shit. And
You didn't know
I
what
thought
you
she
was
swimming. Like,
We didn't
you
know
what I
till we
mean?
got
Like,
older.
yeah.
We had no
Yeah.
business
wanna rock the
singing.
boat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
shit.
I do think that we need to bring back creative ways of talking about
Yeah,
it.
Like
'cause now it's like
innuendos.
I fucked that bitch.
Yeah. I put her on the counter and I put, y'all remember,
Like, golly, it's kids out here.
But we did still have very raunchy ass music.
No, we did,
too
we
growing
did,
up,
but you
because
know
y'all
what?
remember Like That by Webby?
No, I don't remember that.
Like
Y'all remember
that.
But
Like
I do
That,
remember
Like That?
Pretty Ricky.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
Pretty Ricky used to be cutting up.
And you know what's so funny is like, who I'm not about to be on the hotline at 5 in the morning.
Nah,
Five
we
in the phone.
sleep.
Why you not here?
We sleep.
Like we sleep already.
Yeah.
It happened already.
I'll probably be on the phone. I mean, at 5 in the morning.
That was a YN song.
It
was.
It's a
was.
YN
But we
song.
was also YNs back
Yeah.
then.
We was.
Ourselves.
So, as y'all know, period, the item of the week is lyrically correct. Y'all, this is a super fun game. If you're having girls' night, a house party, whatever, you can play this with anybody. It is super fun. If you're like a music person, like we all are, you're going to love this game. So, we're going to put the link in the description box. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out. It's 90s and 2000s hip-hop and R&B edition. That's the one that we have.
Nice.
But they do have different versions of the game,
They
okay?
do, yes.
All right.
So now it's time to get into the bop.
I thought we was already.
The
Wait,
bop.
we getting the
we in the
box?
bop.
The bop.
Bow.
Oh, the bop.
The bop.
We in the bop now.
We in the
Okay,
bop.
we in the bop.
It's the bop of the week.
I
The
was
bop
already
of
in
the
the bop.
week. We gotta ask you what you've been listening to.
That's a good question.
Old school, new,
It don't
new
matter.
school, yo school.
Oh, I mean, shit. Because it's the bop of the week, I've been listening to the new J Electronica.
Okay.
Okay.
I fuck with Jay.
Shout out to
I didn't know he had something new out. See, my algorithm.
There you go. There you
Look at
go.
me up.
He did just drop it out the blue.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know what I feel like though? I don't like the dropping out the blue. Let's bring back rollouts. Beyonce did that in the middle of the night, and everybody's been trying to do. And I'm not saying that Jay
Yeah, I
Electronic.
mean, you
I'm
know.
not talking about him. I'm just saying we need to bring back rollouts. It needs to be a big deal. You need to be doing a whole run. It needs to be a thing.
Yeah.
I agree with you, and you know, I mean, I definitely understand your thinking behind it, but I think as a creative, as an artist, I think it could get exhausting sometimes. Sometimes you just want to share the art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to do the big parade and the shit. It's like, yo, I made this shit, and it's just like, yo, I just want to put it out. Like, I don't want to do the whole shebang. Like, I just want to share. I just want the music to speak.
Right. And I agree with you on that. But also, I think that's why y'all not supposed to be dropping music every 3 months.
No, that's
Because
true.
you're supposed to do a rollout. You supposed to drop the album, wait a little while, go on tour, and then we not supposed to see you for 2-3 years.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why I think rollouts are important because you're not supposed to be doing them all the time.
Right.
So you can build up the energy. You can record this beautiful piece of work. You can go on like a 2-week, 3-week little run and promote it and do whatever you want to do after that. But we need to bring back rollouts.
You know, I agree with you. I appreciate a great rollout.
Yes.
I do appreciate it.
too.
I
But
like
I also
it.
do understand the artist who's just like, yo, here's my product.
Yeah, take what you can get.
Yeah.
I
Let
love
the music
the-
speak.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
I feel you.
It ain't dressed up. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right,
just-
but the
it's
music
there.
is there.
Yeah, it's
you
there.
know.
Facts.
I feel you on that one.
It's like
All
straight
right.
to the bloodstream. We ain't got to go
Get
in
to the
crack
point.
house.
Yeah, we ain't gotta do all that.
Yeah.
We
It's
not
like,
drinking a
right
drink.
here.
We taking a shot,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, right.
Let's
We
get to it. Okay, I feel you on that. Okay, so
What you been listening to, Lick?
oh my gosh, y'all, my favorite R&B duo, Junetober, released an album. It's called GOT, and y'all, for the R&B girlies, start to finish, it's fire. And the good thing is, if you have attention span problems, it's only 11 songs, it's 36 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's
You
my
can
type
listen
of
to it
vibe.
on your way to work. And when I tell you, it's no skips. It's a man and woman duo. He plays the piano, and she be singing. I mean, she be singing. It's so good. So y'all probably saw that song that went viral a few years ago. Lay your head on my pillow. You remember that song? So yeah, that went viral a few years ago. But anyways, yeah, they dropped an album and it's really, really good. So yeah, Junetober, GOT, the whole album. That's my bop of the week. Y'all make sure y'all go listen to that. Period.
Nice. Shout out to Junetober.
Why are you blinking like that?
Cause I love them. I like to see
Okay.
people working together.
Me
A couple.
too.
A power couple.
Oh, they a couple?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
That is
I
though.
think so.
So I'm a little partial to like old school music. I feel like, I was born in 91. I'm 34. I be listening to like a lot of old school music. However, the YNs been really cutting up.
They've been eating us up
They
now.
been eating us up. Like these Gen Z
Oh my God, there's this little
people,
boy.
the rappers, they been cutting up. So like YK Niece, I really like her.
Why can't-
Take me through there.
Yeah,
Take me through
how you like that song?
there.
Take me through there.
Oh,
Take
yeah,
me
that's
through
on
Take me
there.
through there. Take me
Okay.
through there.
She don't know what she doing. This bitch just giving it out. What the hell?
Drea.
I love her. I love YK. So she has a song called Talking About Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it. It's really good. Like, I feel like it's gonna get you turned up. It's gonna get you where you need to be. I feel like she's really good at having like feel good music that just have you ready to turn up and
Yeah.
party.
Speaking of
The YNs do that.
No, speaking of
They do.
YN,
They do.
it's this little boy.
Situational, like
Yeah.
It's this little boy. His name is Baby Chief. He
Oh,
looks.
Baby
Chief do
Chief.
it.
Oh, you know who
Yes.
that is?
Oh yeah,
He looks like he's like 6.
he look like Riley from Boom.
Oh my God! But he be talking about wetting the block up. I said, hold on. But he gets to it. I mean, he can really rap.
For real?
But he looks like a kid. Like
Yeah.
he literally looks like a baby. Like if you heard the song and then you saw him, you would be like, no way, this is the same person.
Really?
But I said,
But he
Auntie
be
like this.
Yeah.
Auntie like
That's how I be feeling too. I be like, Auntie, like this YK knee. You got you one knee.
I'm
Yeah, I
so
like
weak.
Baby Chief.
Yeah, Baby Chief is dope. I found him because I was watching the Casanat stream and he was on there. I said, hold on. That might be up my alley because y'all know I like to listen to a little rap every now and then.
Me too.
But I have no like in between. So it's like if I'm listening to rap music, I'm listening to the worst shit you'd have never heard. Like I'm not like gonna ease you in there. Like I'm playing the worst. It's gonna make you clutch your pearls.
No, Joey. So Lex had like a moment
Oh.
where she was like obsessed with Chicago drill rap.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
And we were like on this binge, and she would just send me all of these videos, and we would be watching documentaries and listening to all like the hood ass Chicago music.
It was a
we know
time.
about every drill rapper in Chicago.
Every single one. Just got drop, did the bit.
She from
Kick a G. Yeah. I was in the club like, but it got too violent. I said,
Our
hold on.
age be showing because we be too excited. They be like, these bitches is old.
Old as hell. Okay, all right. Let's move on. Okay, so do you give good advice? You think you give good advice?
I think so.
Okay, so
Okay.
we are going to start our favorite segment. It's called Pour Your Heart Out. If you want your question answered on the show, make sure you email us at askpourminds@gmail.com. If you're a Patreon member, make sure you put that in the subject line and you get to skip the
I'm
line.
on Patreon.
Okay, so Dre, you want to read it? Oh, we got 2 of them today.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead with the first one.
Okay, so the first one. Hi, Lex and Drea. A few weeks ago, y'all answered one of my questions. Thank you for the advice and the encouragement. Now I'm wondering if I'm wrong for distancing myself from my friends who aren't equally yoked. I'm almost 24, have a stable job, car, and my own apartment. My friends, including my childhood bestie, often struggle financially, and I was usually the one driving or covering until their payday, and not always getting paid back. I tried encouraging them and even voiced my frustrations, but nothing changed. I know we're still young, but am I a bad friend for not wanting to deal with this anymore?
You are not a bad friend for not wanting to deal with it anymore. You have given them ample opportunity. You have told them multiple times. It's not your fault it's falling on deaf ears because you're definitely talking, definitely speaking, you know, and all you see, all of that extra money that you dishing out could be going into investing.
See?
You could be flipping that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what you would be wrong for is not cutting them off sooner. That's what your future self is going to be mad at you for right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's a word.
Yeah.
It is a word.
Because I be feeling that.
But with love, though. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? With respectfully. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to lead by example. Sometimes you got to show people you're not playing because they're going to keep playing with you. It's like, nah. You know, people know our hearts. You know what I'm saying? And they take that, you know, kindness for weakness or whatever. So sometimes, like, one of the healthiest things you could do, especially in your early 20s, is learn how to set those boundaries.
Before it take you to get to your 30s.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because by the time you get to 30, you're going to be like, yeah, I should have been did this shit.
In your 30s, you don't fuck around. I be cutting people off easily.
Yeah, it's clear.
One wrong move.
Dre is strict.
I feel like I always, but to be honest, I've always been kind of strict.
Yeah.
Like even in my 20s.
Yeah.
But 30s,
Yeah.
Oh, one wrong
no
move,
time.
bitch, you're going. Your
Yeah,
ass
like
is
listen,
grass.
it's either 30s or having kids to do that to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
feeling
I
you.
gotta expedite this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I
Because
mean?
with kids, you got to think about how that's going, how that relationship is going to impact your kids.
And you know what? That's was like one of the biggest realizations when I had my first child. I was like, oh, I only got one kid. So why am I taking care of all of these people? You know what I'm saying? Like I only got one person that I got a real obligation to.
Right.
Put it in perspective for me. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So,
good advice.
You ain't wrong, girl.
Yeah,
Cut them
you
off.
ain't wrong, girl. I agree.
Hey, Lex and Drea, I love y'all so much. I literally watch every episode. You both motivate me to keep pushing towards greatness, but I need some sisterly advice. I'm 27 and I just graduated with my associates in nursing. I'm working towards my bachelor's and I recently ended a 2-year relationship. We've been broken up for a few months and he's about to have a baby. I'm genuinely happy for him and I'm enjoying my own life now. I want to travel, buy my dream home, and get my dream car. My question is, how do I start over with someone new, knowing I've been hurt before? And how will I know if he's the right one? I do want marriage and children soon, but I don't want to waste my time. Thank you, and please keep motivating women. We need more voices like yours. Damn. That's hard. But I will say this. This is from a lover girl. I think that when you date with intention and you can't let certain things hinder you or scar you, like you can't let what this person did to you, like you can learn your lesson and move with discernment, but you can't punish the next person for what somebody else did.
Right.
So I think as long as you're dating with intention and you let people know what your goals are, like when I tell people, like, yeah, I am looking to get married, I want children, you let people know what you're, I'm not saying we got to get married tomorrow,
Yeah.
but I'm dating with intention. So if you're just having fun, we can nip this in the bud right now. So I think if you date with intention, you're honest about what you want, but you don't let what somebody else did to you scar you, I think you will still enjoy dating and you will find your person.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I was gonna say. I just feel like the key is just not letting past relationships hinder you from creating something healthy with somebody new, because the new encounter with this person is gonna be different than what you dealt with in the past. And you have to understand that people that you dated in the past, they did what they did, but this new person shouldn't have to like suffer for what this person did unless they did something to make you feel like you can't trust them. Like
Right.
it's different if you dealing with a new person and they start doing stuff
If
and
you
it's certain
see
patterns
signs.
and signs, and you like, this kind of remind me of something that I dealt with in the past. But if you just prejudging them and you don't want to give them a chance, and you don't want to give them a chance because of your old relationship, I feel like you're really doing yourself a disservice.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think, just to chime in on that as well, sometimes we got to be real with ourselves. And what I mean by that is we are what we attract. So, sometimes
People
you got
don't
to
be
take
wanting to accept it.
sometimes you got to take a moment and really think about what about you allowed this type of energy into your life. And you got to get real about that. And you got to, you got to make the necessary adjustments so that you could allow different type of energy to come in. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we are attracting this energy and we don't even realize it because we lack the awareness as to what we're doing or how we're presenting ourselves or how we're showing up or how we're speaking or what circumstances we keep putting ourselves into, what friends we got, you know what I'm saying? And that'll influence the experiences or the people that the new people that come into our lives based on where we are, like, being the most frequent at. So sometimes you got to look at where your life is now and really understand what it is that you want and to align yourself to that vibration. You know what I mean? And then it's like you will see that you will get new energy and you would no longer connect with that older vibration.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even attractive to you anymore because you have shifted your mindset.
Yeah.
That's some real shit.
I read this book like a few months ago. It was called Let Them by Mel Robbins. She's a really good
I heard
Yeah,
that
she's a really good author. And the book was really good. And in the book, she was basically just saying, like, a lot of the time people struggle with trying to figure out whether they should move on from a relationship or not, or if they should try to make it work. She was like, but sometimes people have to realize, like, you constantly end up in situations that you end up in because of yourself, because of what you're attracted to, because of the things that you put up with, the things that you okay with accepting. And this is why you keep ending up in all of these, I mean, she didn't say fucked up, but all of these fucked up situations, you know?
Yeah.
Just to put it in terms that I feel like we can all understand.
Put that
like,
Jaya sauce on
yeah,
it.
right, right. But she was like, this is why you end up in these fucked up situations, is because you are allowing this to happen, and you have to accept within yourself, like, I'm the reason, and you probably need to go to therapy. You probably need to pray more, and you need to look within and figure out the things that's wrong with you. That's why you keep attracting these messed up relationships, and you can't find your person.
Facts.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
And a point that what he said is like when you really grow as a person, you be looking, because hindsight is 2020. You be looking like, oh my God.
and therapy will open up so much to
Oh,
you
yeah.
about yourself. It will really have you looking in that mirror, and you're gonna be uncomfortable, but it's
Every time.
necessary.
We got to find ways to, hold ourselves accountable.
Yeah.
I
You
agree.
know, because we live in a generation where this generation loves to overgeneralize. You know what I'm saying? So it makes every situation the same. Like, I see it too, like as a man, like, dudes that I know will go through things and then it'll be like, yo, fuck women. You know what I'm saying? For like boom, boom. But it's like, nah, bro, it's just you can't take one experience or even two experiences and just overgeneralize that to be the reality of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we got a lot of people pushing those narratives nowadays where it's like, yeah, women are like this or men are like this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, not only do you have to face yourself and make the necessary adjustments, but you also cannot overgeneralize. You know what I'm saying? You got to allow people to be different. You know what I'm saying? You got to allow for, you got to give life chances. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Agree.
And holding yourself accountable is really important. I was reading this other book. It was called The 12-Week Year. And
Oh yeah, I heard of that. Who wrote that one?
I can't remember his name right now. I don't have to.
Is that Timothy Ferris or something like that?
Let me
No,
look
that's
it
the
up.
4-day work week.
Yeah, let me look it up. But I just finished reading this book called The 12-Week Year. And basically in the book, he was just saying that, like, nobody can hold you accountable. Like, when people be like, oh, I know I need to eat right. Oh, I need to go to the gym. Let me get an accountability partner. That's not a real thing. Because can't nobody hold you accountable but yourself.
yourself, yeah,
Right.
facts.
We really can't hold other people accountable. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's something that we say to, like, make ourselves feel better. Oh, if this person is doing it with me, then cool. But in reality, it's like, it's about you. How much do you want to lock in?
How much are you committed to it? Yeah.
Oh, it's Brian P. Moran and Michael Learing.
Let me check that one out.
It's a good book. It's a good book. It changed my perspective on, like, planning, especially, like, with having a business and stuff. I think you would like it.
Right now I'm reading The Mountain Is You.
I read that book before, yeah.
I knew you was
It's a
gonna
good
say
book.
that. I knew
You
was gonna
did?
say that. That's why I said it. I'm like, I know you know this one.
I do, yeah. I like self-help
yeah.
books. I mean, I also like to read for leisure sometimes too, but I like self-help books.
Yeah, me too. Because I like practical knowledge.
Yeah.
I like shit that I could apply right now.
Yeah.
Shit that I could use right now. Like, I want to get into novels and shit like that, but I just can't help but pick up something that I could apply to my life.
Same. That's how I feel about the 12-week year. Like, that's why I'm telling you, I feel like you would really like it. It like puts away the thought of having an annualized year. Like, obviously, you know, a year is 52 weeks, but the book shows you, okay, well, if you plan your life out to where it's like every 12 weeks is a year, you're more prone to making your goals happen, because with a 52-week year, one of the main obstacles that we face is the fact that we're like, okay,
I got time.
if January come and we don't knock out our goals, February, March, we like, oh, okay, April, the first quarter is over. We still got the rest of the year to make it happen. But if you're looking at it like your year is only 12 weeks, you're going to make that shit happen within that 12 weeks.
Word up.
So
I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, y'all
I'm
should.
gonna check that. Sound like something I need right
I'm telling you, it's good. It's really good.
Apply that.
All right, well, let us, obviously, we know it's not you running, because somebody running your Instagram, huh?
No. When I post, I post.
Okay,
Like,
so let the
I
people
download the app and I go post and then I get out of there.
Get out of there. Okay,
Yeah.
well, let the people know where they can find you, your album, what you got coming up next, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so you can find me at Joey Bada on most social platforms. My new project, Lonely at the Top, is out now on all streaming platforms. And I'm going on tour next month, starting October 16th in Boston.
Okay.
With Absol and Rhapsody. You can get tickets at joeybadass.com/tour. And yeah, stay tuned for more projects in TV and film. I got something really special on the way.
All right. Well,
We gonna have to pull up to one of the shows.
Yes, you definitely
Come
gotta
through.
pull
Yeah,
up.
I'm coming to Atlanta.
Okay,
Oh, we
we
gonna
gonna
be
come
in
to the
there.
Atlanta show.
Slide up.
Yes, and congratulations on all your endeavors. I just love seeing black men in this space be
And your
positive.
engagement.
And
Thank
your
you.
engagement,
Yes.
your
And your
beautiful-
baby.
Yes,
Thank you.
the baby, and it's just a beautiful thing to
Yeah.
see. So we love to give people their flowers.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for sitting down with us.
Oh,
This was
we had a good
fun.
time.
No doubt.
All
no
right,
doubt.
y'all.
This felt more like Rich Minds, though.
Yeah, don't
we
let
probably
it
might need to change the name.
the pour is just because we be drinking. It's POUR.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And y'all know shop musebeautycollection.com. Get all your lippies. And as usual, y'all tune in to Love lexp every Monday morning at 10 a.m. And we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah. LDJ in the building. Yeah, we got Lex,
That's right.
Drea.
See the thing about
That caught my eye.
it's the same thing that makes me change my mind. It's kind of hard to, but girl, I try. Hold on, you need to sit down. This may take a while. You see this girl, she kind of looks just
Like
you.
Just the way
You do. So
so
she was
sing,
with the lyrics.
but I was
True. I'm reminded when I look at you. You remind me of a girl.
that I once knew. See her face whenever
I look at you. Won't believe all of those things
she put
me through. This is why I just can't kick it with you. Was the one.
for me.
Sing it, Drea.
So I found out she was on her creep. Ooh, she was sexing everyone but me. This is why we could never be.
You remind me of a girl that I once knew. See her face whenever I look at you. Couldn't believe all of the things
She put me through. This is why I just can't.
Get with it.
I know. You gotta go on your knees. There's someone there. It's someone there.
Yes! I
Oh,
don't know. I'm just saying. I told you I don't be knowing the words.
Wish I knew how to separate the two. You.
remind.
Which camera is it?
This one. No, this one.
Oh.
Oh, you almost had help. You remind me of a girl that I see her face
Whenever I come on, Lex, and you will believe all of she put me through.
This is why I just can't kick it with you.
Man, shout out to LDJ in the building. We killed that shit. Joey Bada.
See your face whenever I.
Drea Nicole. And this your girl.
DJ, y'all.
Lex P.
LDJ, Jake. Shit.
Stop playing with us, goddammit.
I just can't get with you.
We do birthday parties, quinceañeras, sweet 16s, graduations, all that.
But you gotta have that bag though,
You gotta have that bag.
cause we don't pull up for free.
LDJ at booking@gmail.com. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Can't get with you.